Welcome back everyone to another video. In today's topic, we're going to be hitting on immigration. Now, immigration is always a tough topic because we are as much as people, throw this phrasing around, a country of immigrants. I mean, obviously, there is a whole lot of immigrants in the United States. And so the idea of immigration is kind of a hot topic and kind of a sensitive area for a lot of people, regardless of your political affiliation. So the Trump administration, back in 2016, Trump ran on immigration, the border wall, we all remember this, and enforcing it and getting the illegal immigrants out of the country, deportations, and we had all those different controversies. And he ran on it again this time because we've had record numbers of illegal crossings, so illegal immigrants into the country under Biden. And so the Trump administration has made a point to change it. And regardless of how you feel about that, there is definitely the argument to be made that open borders does not work anywhere. And closing them is a big point of emphasis for this administration. And in this video, I'm just going to hit those points go over what the administration is expecting to do and what they plan to do with policy and new laws being passed, and what is the public response to these things. And so I hope that this is a very informative video for everybody, and let's get right into it.
I deployed the U.S. military to defend our country from the invasion of our border.
And that is the kind of rhetoric we've been hearing from the White House and Trump for really since the 2016 win in his first term, and now in his second term here in 2024, 2025, we see the same thing. Now, Trump has always been very tough on immigration and getting people out of the country that are not here, including just a handful of day one achievements that the White House has posted. And they go as follows. President Trump ended catch and release, reversing the dangerous Biden-era policy that released dangerous illegal aliens back into communities. President Trump shut down the CBP One app, which paroled more than 1 million illegal immigrants in the country. President Trump signed the Laken-Riley Act into law, which requires illegal immigrants arrested or charged with theft or violence to be detained. 4, President Trump terminated all taxpayer-funded public benefits for illegal aliens. 5, President Trump reestablished successful Remain in Mexico policy. 6, President Trump restarted construction of the border wall. 7, the Trump administration declared Tren de Aragua, MS-13, the Sinaloa Cartel, the Jalisco New Generation Cartel, and many others as foreign terrorist organizations. So this is the kind of rhetoric we've been hearing from the Trump administration for a while. They are trying to close the borders to what they thought were very open under Biden. Trump has always been very critical of the Biden administration's stance on immigration and the massive numbers of people being let in when Biden was president for 4 years. If you compare those numbers to what Trump has said and what Biden has said, it is very different. Biden's administration did let a large amount of illegals into the country, the most on record. Unlike Trump, Biden did not boast about closing borders. Trump is one that he really attaches himself to the border crisis, and he ran on it, and it is what he believes one of the biggest reasons for being elected in 2016 and again in 2024. Obviously, there are two sides to every issue. As I just said, immigration is such a hot topic for so many people, and we have so many people that feel going after children and deporting people like we are under Trump is wrong, and there's an argument to be made for that, as well as an argument to be made of, closing the borders, making people go through the lawful system and doing it the right way, as many have done. And so both sides are going to continue to argue, I'm right, you're wrong, kind of thing. And so I think it's important to separate the issue and know what the law is. What does the law say? And is the Trump administration going about the law? And so in my next video, we're going to be talking exactly about that. At this point in the administration, there's been a lot of controversy. And this next video is a big controversy. Trump versus the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court made a ruling that is very much against what Trump has said. And Trump said he's right and the Supreme Court is wrong. And so in the next video, I want to tackle that and go through who's actually right here. And I hope that I have made a video that's very, again, informative. And if I messed up anywhere here or there on information, I try my best to stick exactly to what the source says, what the information is saying about statistics and what is the law. And so I hope that this was a good video for y'all, and I look forward to seeing y'all's comments. I will see y'all in the next video.